Hello Capricorn, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 6th through to the 12th of December 2021 or thereabouts. Timing is fluid, so it could resonate a little bit beyond that time. I've pre-shuffled your cards, Capricorn, to get your energy into the cards. So just a final shuffle now, but just as always, it is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't behind, or perhaps for somebody else. So I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Oracle of Visions, just to get your reading started. Okay, I have got one jumped out, so I will go with that one, and then we'll just get one more. So the one that jumped out, we have number 14, and this talks about creativity, imagination. You're using your creativity, you're using your imagination in some area. So let's see where that's going. And number 30, and this talks about danger, fear, whether it's imagined or real, you know. But there's something you're quite fearful about. Is it that your creative mind, your imagination, is in overdrive now for some of you, Capricorn, and you are perceiving danger? You're becoming quite fearful. But let's see what the rest of your reading wants to say. Okay, so a final shuffle of the Anarchy Tarot. So we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences. What's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your energies would like to say to you at this time. Right, at the bottom of the deck we have death. So the death and rebirth, death and transformation. Something ending, something having to be shed, that needed to end or needed to be shed, perhaps for some of you. But the death card always brings in a clearing, ready for a transformation period. Change, it's some form of change. All right. So I'll just put that to one side. Is that what some of you are fearful of? Is that what you're worrying about? Some form of an ending? So just a bit more of a shuffle then, Capricorn. Could we have some clarifying cards for all the cards on the table, please, for Capricorn? So I'll just put these, lay these on top, a little bit of depth and clarity for you. All right, and we have another major arcana. So the death card is a major arcana. Now we have the star, which is another major arcana. And this is about having hope, being hopeful, wishing on a star. But there's lots of water here, and some of it is quite tumultuous, if you like. So something very emotional going on here. Although, you know, in its purest sense, the star is very much about having hope, optimism, a healing as well. But I'm just drawn to the water here, so some form of an emotional charge here. All right, so let's see. I'll just pop that to one side. All right. At the heart of your reading, Virgo, we have the King of Swords and the Four of Cups. The King of Swords is a strategist. He uses his logic. He's very pragmatic. And here we can see him is a game of chess. So this is about strategy. This is about planning your next move. Now this is either an aspect of yourself, Capricorn, or this is somebody connected to you, or it's purely the energy of the King of Swords. There's some form of strategy here, having to think something through, forward planning. And it's to do with something that's being offered. There's an offer on the table here that's offering some form of abundance. But you or somebody connected to you is holding back. gripping. You see the man gripping his cup. He's holding on to what he feels is safe, what he knows, what he's got. He's quite worried and nervous about something new being offered, something new coming in. And I'm just wondering, Capricorn, whether the King of Swords is somebody connected to you that is using strategy, that is forward planning, purely from the mind. But it's worrying you what's being offered, is worrying you what's coming in. All right, let's see where this is going. The root, okay, at the root of this situation we have the King of Rods and the Page of Swords. So we have another king on the table now. So these are sort of top of the game significant energies to do with the element that they bring forward. So the King of Rods as an entrepreneur is very much a go-getter, very he sees opportunities and goes for them, right? However, because we have the Page of Swords as a clarifier, and the pages are the young messengers within the minor arcana, and for me this Page of Swords is quite an immature energy, somebody who likes banter, who likes to play with words, who likes to spar with their communications. I feel at the root of this situation we have a King of Rods energy that has got a level of immaturity within them. It could be somebody with a bit of a large ego here, a bit of a go-getter, whatever the cost, and communicates with a level of immaturity here. And I feel, you know, this reading won't be for everybody, Capricorn. But whoever this King of Rods is, I feel he is also the King of Swords, and he's a strategist as well. And he's sort of planning his next move. And there's an offer on the table here, but I feel it's making you feel quite worried. You're not sure. And that's where these fear-based thoughts are coming in. Your mind is on overdrive here. So what are the past influences? Well, we have the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So that's 3 kings on the table now. So the King of Cups again could be an aspect of yourself, Capricorn, but from the heart centre. We all have the different elements within us that come to the fore at different times. But the King of Cups is very much is very romantic. It's not gender specific, by the way. Very romantic. Loves anything to do with the heart, with the emotions. Tends to wear his heart on his sleeve. Very knowledgeable about emotions and how to manage emotions, but very empathetic, compassionate. And then the clarifies the Ace of Pentacles, and this is uncovering hidden treasure. So for some of you, this could be that you feel you've uncovered hidden treasure, perhaps by having a connection with the King of Cups energy. Or this could be yourself as a King of Cups, Capricorn, that in the past you felt you've uncovered some form of a hidden treasure after working hard, something that promised opportunity and expansion and growth, that was very meaningful for your heart centre. But with the King of Cups, sometimes he can romanticise a situation and bring some form of delusion to the table. You know, hoping for the best, looking through rose-tinted glasses, that sort of an energy. That's just one option and one possibility here. So what are you thinking about? Well, you're thinking about the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, blessings coming through. And this is what you're thinking about, perhaps feeling truly blessed. you know, feeling, you know, the blessings that you have in your life. And when, you know, having autonomy and control over your life, being well set up, making your own decisions. So, you know, helping you to feel very blessed here. And that's what you're thinking about here. Okay. So you're feeling well set up. You're feeling blessed anyway. And that's probably why you're holding back and a bit concerned about some form of an offer being put on the table by somebody who's a bit of a strategist here, who has an immature energy, even though they're a bit of a go-getter, a bit of an entrepreneur, offering something. Okay. Let's have a look. Going forward, Capricorn, we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So we have Pentacles energy now going forward. And the Three of Pentacles is just putting the final touches now to something you've been working on, trying to develop something quite special for yourself and perhaps for those around you, because the Ten of Pentacles is abundance within a family situation. So going forward, you're going to be, you know, it's like putting the final piece of a jigsaw on the table and seeing the bigger picture then, something completing, something you've been working hard on now, creating, that's going to bring in abundance, promises abundance and growth and expansion for within a family situation. All right, so lovely energies going forward here. Okay. It could be that you are being wise in not perhaps going with this immature energy, somebody who's offering something. You're perhaps being very wise to be cautious here, because you look like you have autonomy, you're well set up, lots of blessings in your life. And going forward, you know, things are going to just get better and better. But there's some form of an ending. Perhaps you've got to bring an end. Perhaps you have to bring an end to what this King of Swords and King of Rods is bringing forward. Don't allow your heart or your emotions to get in the way of making a decision here. I don't think it is. But currently there are your mind is in overdrive here, and you are worrying. You have got some fear-based thoughts here. But you're holding out for hope. Going forward, you're hopeful to take control of the emotions that are a bit tumultuous at this time. All right, what would your guides like to say to you, Capricorn? Well, we have Temperance, Major Arcana, and we have the Knight of Cups. Temperance, this is about having patience, taking your time, turning your back on what's no longer relevant for you, and taking it a step at a time to achieve harmony and balance and equality within you and around you. The Knight of Cups, this can be an apology. This can be somebody a bit nervous about bringing an apology forward. It may be whoever you've turned your back on here. They want to come forward and apologise, but they're quite nervous about doing this. And they want to offer you a bouquet of roses. They want to offer you something. It may be something to do with love and relationships. It may be. But I'm very aware that there's lots of petals falling off this bouquet here. So I feel you have to be, for some of you, you have to be a bit watchful about whatever this offering or promise or apology is. It may be, if it's coming from the King of Rods here, then this is a self-serving apology and perhaps not one to be trusted. And you're probably right to turn your back on this, Capricorn. Wow, so quite a deep reading here for you. Okay. Could we have final message, please, for Capricorn to complete this reading? Final message for Capricorn, please, to complete this reading. Alright, so we have Voyage of the Heart. Yeah, so this is very much to do your heart chakra. This is about the love that's coming down for you, flowing through you. But I feel this is to do with your heart, your voyage, your relationships, a relationship, I feel. And how that is progressing in whatever way it is meaningful for you. Capricorn, it's something to do with love and relationships here and the processes inherent within that. And yes, and it's a narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Be careful. Be mindful about what's going on here. Think through as you take a step at a time here. As you're patient, you're turning your back on something now. And taking it a step at a time, but take your time, think things through, tread thoughtfully. Alright Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope whoever this was for, that you found it useful and meaningful for you, and offering some form of clarity and support with your situation. But good luck going forward. Until next time, bye bye for now.